Few musicians have been able to keep up with the constantly shifting terrain of modern music like Jen, who blends styles and blurs boundaries. Kelsey Ballerini has captivated millions of listeners with her infectious melodies, deeply felt lyrics, and talent for incorporating personal experiences into her music. Now, as a prominent coach on the popular singing competition show The Voice, she must navigate the challenges of mentoring up-and-coming artists while also embracing the dynamic energy of the show's young contestants. Collaborative realm, she has a secret crush on one of the show's many brilliant judges and hopes to one day work with them on a project that will bring together musical genres in a way the world has never heard before. Business sector aspiring vocalists may showcase their skill on The Voice, but it also acts as an incubator for musical coaches for innovation are from many walks of life, and they offer a wide range of experiences and perspectives, from the lyrical depths of legend. Ariana Grande's pop tastes. Kelsey Ballerini has found the experience of being a coach on The Voice to be incredibly transformative. It has allowed her to learn from her peers and mentor the next generation of artists. When she looks around the set, she is inspired by the talent surrounding her. The contestants' energy, passion, and drive reflect her own journey in the music industry. However, amidst all the excitement of the competition, her mind often wanders to the possibilities of collaborating with her fellow coaches. One name that keeps popping into her head is Blake Shelton. When asked in an interview about her dream collaborator, her eyes light up at the mention of Blake Shelton. Ballerini looks up to Shelton, who embodies an other end of the musical spectrum with his rough charisma, deep voice, and country roots. Although styles are fundamentally different, they may work together musically because of their shared emphasis on storytelling and emotion. As Kelsey says, "I was just a kid when I first heard him on the radio. His voice just has this way of pulling you in, and his storytelling is so raw and genuine." This is how she first experienced Blake's music. The idea of combining her modern country sound with Shelton's classic country sound thrills her, and I can see a lovely synergy between us. I've always felt that music can bring people together. Working together might result in a seamless fusion of pop-infused country with Blake's timeless, emotionally charged ballads. Ballerini imagines a duet that combines her young vigor with Shelton's seasoned gravity, creating a tune that is at once contemporary and enduring. For Kelsey, envisioning their musical cooperation was the first step in any successful partnership. Fusion is a thrilling workout. The harmonies are already playing in my head. I can envision a song about love, loss, and resilience where we sing verses together and then form a powerful chorus. The thought of their voices blending to create a story that connects with listeners excites her. The lyrics could delve into themes of nostalgia and hope. Commonalities that bridge generations like Blake's music did for me when I was a kid. Kelsey writes a moving refrain that makes listeners think about their own relationships and how they could build something that feels like home. Blake and Kelsey are both coaches on The Voice, and their songs help each other get through the tough times. The market that is very competitive. The ballerina has studied Shelton's teaching technique, which she finds inspiring and believes it promotes teamwork and mutual regard in the rehearsal setting. While sitting side by side in the coaches' seats during the live events, Blake has this incredible knack for connecting with the contestants, so genuine that she thinks he gets it, and delivers guidance in a manner that seems genuine and sincere. As Kelsey and Blake often find themselves exchanging looks, their mutual respect shines through in their smiles and nods of encouragement to contestants. Fans adore their playful banter and often wonder if their artistic relationship could lead to a collaboration. One day, while Ballerini is taking a break from filming, she finds herself wandering the set, her mind still racing with ideas of a collaboration. To her surprise, she bumps into Blake, who is carrying his guitar, getting ready for a session. They exchange pleasantries and the conversation naturally moves toward music. Has anyone ever considered the possibility of the two of us working together? With her pulse beating, Kelsey asks the conversation between Blake, with his trademark grin spreading across his face, and the other person is casual, but it betrays the potential energy that is crackling in the air. They talk about their journeys and what they could bring to the table if they teamed up. The options are racing through Kelsey's thoughts. Performances, workshops for writing, and ideas for engaging fans. They may energize each other and attract fans with a tour that blends their distinct inspirations. In this era of social media, fan networks are crucial in molding the story between artists. Kelsey is grateful for her devoted fan base, who are always asking for new music. If Blake were to join forces, her fans would go absolutely crazy, she jokes, adding that in this digital age, the Ballerini knows that hinting at a collaboration on social media could generate a frenzy among their combined audiences. They could even create behind-the-scenes content showing how they write songs, giving their fans a glimpse of their creative chemistry. The anticipation would grow as they discussed possible teasers, clips of them harmonizing. Some entertaining banter and snippets from the songwriting sessions to liven up the expectation. The performers in question are well known for their genuine performances, and the task at hand is to fuse their respective approaches into a cohesive whole. The trick, in my opinion, is to combine the two extremes and achieve a happy medium. The Ballerini elaborates that she desires a more involved partnership in which they both contribute to the songwriting process, produce the music, and even experiment with other sounds. Ballerini modern, contemporary, and fearless in her exploration of pop rock, R&B, and other genres while paying homage to Blake's country roots. Imagine a fusion of traditional country instrumentation and electronic beats, with the storytelling preserved but given a new spin, she exclaims with excitement. Blake nods in accord, his interest piqued by her point of view. Fans go wild on social media, with hashtags like #KellyBlakeIb trending on Twitter and speculation running rampant about what the song would sound like and what it would be about. Music blogs, all because word gets out about Kelsey and Blake's thoughts on collaboration. He responds with an enthusiastic, "I like the outside-the-box thinking." Podcasts as well as channels on YouTube analyze the past achievements of the duo in great detail, investigating potential indicators that might be causing the uproar with hypotheses and expected results. With their busy schedules filled with rehearsals, performances, and promotional events, Kelsey is thrilled by the reaction and feels a newfound urgency to bring the collaboration to life. "It's inspiring to see the community's love and enthusiasm," she says. For their first session of songwriting, Kelsey and Blake discover a peaceful weekend. As they sit side by side in a warm and inspiring studio, Vitter in one hand and the other in the other, the atmosphere is electric with creativity as they bounce ideas off of each other. Oral and poetic compositions. Kelsey suggests a musical representation of the changing seasons as a symbol for an evolution of love, starting with the warmth of summer and moving on to the cold of winter. She adds, "We can see how love may alter." With Blake leaning back in his chair, the two artists go further into what starts as a jumble of lyrics and melodies and turns into a structured song. They speak about how love may blossom and how it's like hanging on to a fading memory. Joyful inspiration for the music is enhanced by the light-hearted spirit created by their fun banter and laughing as they go through the creative process. As the song starts to take form, they decide to welcome. In order to realize their collective vision, they enlist the help of a reliable producer with expertise in merging styles, as well as a few gifted musicians, for a comprehensive recording session. The nation in the studio, where they are free to experiment, the musicians get everything ready for Kelsey and Blake's final run-through of the song. Their voices blend so well, Blake's rich baritone harmonizing with Kelsey's bright tones, that it feels magical, a tribute to their chemistry and mutual love of music. After hours of hard work, the song develops into a powerful anthem. A devastating emotional impact encased in an utterly captivating as they relax in the control room, listening to the final mix. The melodies that will support their production revolve around themes of development, transformation, and discovering beauty in every season. With a knowing grin on their faces, Kelsey and Blake have produced something really remarkable. Perhaps this will encourage others to enjoy the beauty that comes with each turning point in their own journeys, as the ballerina reflects. With the song finished, the D decides to make a big announcement to disclose their cooperation, and Blake nods in agreement, glad for the chance to collaborate with someone whose creative beliefs are so similar to his own. Previews that build up to the release pique the interest of their admirers, who are anxiously anticipating the seamless fusion of their own styles. As the day of the track's release draws near, fans go ballistic, sharing videos of themselves singing along and touching messages about the meaning of the song in their own lives. The collaboration between Kelsey and Blake's artistic talents transcends being a mere song and instead becomes a powerful moment of connection between the artists and their audience. The band unites country music enthusiasts of all ages and effortlessly attracts new listeners from all walks of life as they revel in their triumph. As Kelsey thinks back on her time spent working with Blake, she realizes that the experience was about more than simply making music. It was also about making memories, making friends, and creating something more than ourselves.